episode of Afro Scientific Spirituality. My name is Ife West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time watching me on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions from African spirituality. Today, I am going to be talking about how to identify bloodlines that are cursed. These are people that are related to you, family members that are related to you, that are cursed, that are suffering from serious spiritual elements. Well, the essence of you identifying these people is to study them and avoid them, because we have these people around us in every family. And this kind of people, when you interact with them, you associate yourself with them, the cost that is following them, the bad luck, the negativity, they bring it onto you and they draw you down. They pull you back in life. They take you back. They steal your blessing. They steal your time. They steal your spiritual, your material resources, and they set you back in life. This is the major disadvantage with this kind of people. So this video, I'll be explaining a very simple way to identify this kind of set of people in your family, so that when you identify them, you will stay away from them. You will help them from a distance, so that their evil, their curse will not come on you. Okay, it is simple, but a lot of people, due to emotional attachment, due to kind of thinking you are caring for your family, you're trying to bring them to standard. You don't know this, but you need to know this. Okay, a very simple way to identify a cursed bloodline that is trying to come close to you, attach themselves to you. You need to study the family tree. You have to get a piece of paper. Look at your parents, your father and mother, their characteristics and their personality. Then try to study your uncles, your aunties, the people that call themselves your papa brother and papa sister, their own characteristics. Okay, you will see some differences. If your father is trying his best to be somebody, you see your father is doing well, and you see other people in the family that, despite the struggle in the family, and your father seems to be okay by standard, and your father is the one that is helping them, trying to patch them along, helping these so-called family relatives in his lifetime. And these people, they seems to be struggling, and they are not making headway, despite the fact that they have the same opportunities your father and your mother have. All of them grew up together, had the same opportunities for success, for succeeding. They did not succeed. Some of them will give excuse not to go to increase their formal training or informal training. They will give excuse of something not making them to live a good life, and as a result of that, they are suffering. Then your father will be the one helping them, or your mother will be the one helping them. Then later, when you grow up, maybe your father or mother have passed away, you will still find yourself to be in the position to be helping these people again, to be giving them assistance. And this situation will span over 20 years, 40 years. You still be the one helping these people and their children. You should know that those bloodlines, those people around you, they are cursed people. They are cursed with poverty, and you should stay away from this kind of people. Okay, this is the way to identify them. If you have any relative around you, any uncle, any auntie, that your mother or father used to be the one that is helping them, assisting them, paying for them, giving them money to feed, giving them money to be taking care of them, and now your father and mother, they are late now, and those people are still struggling, their children is still struggling, and they are still coming to meet you as a child, a young person that have become an adult, to still be helping them, filling the gap that your father did for them. Just know that those people, they are cursed people. and you should stay away from them. If you continue to fill in the gap for your father, you are going to live a very short life. Those people that will compound you with their problems, and then they will kill you. They will waste your resources, they will waste your time, they will drain you, and they will make sure that you do not live a good life. This is the way cursed people operate. And these cursed people, most of the time, their bloodline is polluted with poverty, with witchcraft. Now, so they just be. And you can find these people in places like Nigeria, in some African countries. You will find them in some tribes. These people, they are always there. They are in every family, or not only in Nigeria. You can find them in America, in Europe. But these particular people, whereby they have generational poverty in their line. The grandfather was a poor man, a poor and stupid man. Their father was a poor and stupid man. Their mother was a poor and stupid woman. Then themselves are also poor and stupid. Poverty and stupidity always go together. And the stupidity in the sense that when their mates are doing what is right, what is trending, they are supposed to be doing, they refuse to do this. Many of the children of poor men today we have in Nigeria, it is because their parents were also poor and stupid. For instance, when people's grandparents are buying land, buying landed property, some other people refuse to buy land. When people's parents, people like the Hebrews, there was them. The occultists, they are buying land for 100 naira, buying land very cheap, planning into the future. Some other people's parents were busy womanizing, playing draft, playing papele, buying clothes to wear and throwing parties. That is stupidity. When your mates are planning for the future, you are flexing your capital, money that you're supposed to use to live a better life. The worst thing is that many of these people, they will take the little money they have been working, they go and give it to church. Give it to church. They believe they are running what they call heavenly race. Instead of planning for this physical lifetime for what they can see, they are planning for what they cannot see. They are planning to build mansions in heaven. The money that they gave them, instead of them to use them to plan for their future generations, they use it to give to a daddy GO, a pastor or a general overseer, a man of dog, to add to his own empire, to build more churches. And these people, they waste their life. This is stupidity. It's stupidity. When you don't plan for your future, you don't plan for yourself. You use your own resources to give to dash to somebody. Then now you come to beg your brother or your family member who you think is a rich person to be giving you money to shop. You are a stupid person. And you deserve poverty. You deserve to be poor. Okay? Poor people, they think like this. If you have any poor person in your family that is a religious zealot, just know that that person is cursed. Let me use the Ghana word. That person is cursed. Okay? These people, you must avoid them with extreme prejudice. Okay? If you have family members, especially this one is the real one, look at your family. Any family member that their father or their mother used to suffer, and it was your parents that is helping them, and now you have become an adult, and those people are still suffering, and the children of those people are still suffering. Just know that those people, they are cursed people. And those kind of people, no matter what they do, they can never make it in life. No matter how many lies they say, how many things they steal, because these children, they always have bad characters. Many of them have bad characters. They lie, they cheat, they steal. Many of them, the children are wayward. They are wayward. They cannot hold down a job. They cannot hold down a marriage. They are very, very unfaithful and untruthful. In any situation you put them, anywhere they go, they always do something to mess themselves up, to mess the place up. You put them in school, they will not do well. You go and teach them to learn a trade, they will not do well. You give them money to start a business, they will not do well. Everything you put them, it does not work. They always mess up. They're just like a pig that always rub themselves inside mud and shit. No matter how you try to dress them, prepare them, even if you send them abroad, they will not still make it in life. Okay, these people, they are cursed people. When you have this kind of people around you, the only thing you can do is to push them away from you. Forget about relatives, forget about that they're near you. You have to cut them off. Not all skin folk are kin folks. And not all person that call yourself your family members is the people that you should help. Some family members, they deserve to die. Okay? Just like Shoki. Shoki always says some people deserve to die. It is true. Don't go and help somebody that will put you in problem. This is what I am trying to say. Okay? If you want to help all these kind of poverty-stricken felony family members, don't ever put them in your house. If they don't have anywhere to stay, make them go stay road. Help them from a distance. Help them from afar. Okay, don't take their near body because there's something evil and malignant that is following them. When they come to your house, the problem that will cause in your house, you will not go fit remove that problem in a long time. You cannot be able to solve that problem in a long time. One of the greatest mistakes I have made is to help this kind of malignant creatures that call themselves family members, that their grandfather, their father, they have a history of not doing well. Since they come into this lineage, they have always been poor, they have always been haggard, they have always been dull, they have always been stupid. They call themselves that they want to near you. Not near all these kind of people. Okay, no matter how they pretend, don't near them, don't allow them to near you, don't allow them to come, stay like 200 feet away from you. Far from these people. We get why I talk this thing. Okay, there are some bloodlines that are cursed. The curse can be due to maybe their great grandfather committed some abomination in the past, and that evil thing that the great grandfather committed is still worrying the family, or maybe they are just naturally wicked. We have some people that are embodiment of wickedness. No matter how you try to clean this world, but we still have wicked people. They are embodiment of wickedness. They are the epitome of backwardness, of retarded progress. These are physical abnormalities working in human form. Yet not everybody working is a complete human being. All fingers are not equal. Okay, all men are not created equal. You need to know this. All of them cannot be treated equally because some people are subhuman. Okay, even white people, they have this problem. The white people that came to invade Africa, they are subhuman people. These are people that are fueled by greed, envy, scarcity. People that came from ice cave, from Europe. They are not proper human beings. They are beasts. Beasts in human form. You see the kind of things they are doing to Africa. Are these people normal? People that want to enslave the whole race. This is their main aim. Instead of living in harmony, they are thinking of destroying everything. Anywhere they go, they destroy the place. Anything they touch, they destroy. These are cursed people. Cursed people. If you go and get yourself into engagement with this kind of people, their character will influence you. Okay? All these kind of people, they are there in Europe. We know them now. Okay, this race system, bigots or children of Neanderthals with their low mentality of always stealing everything, capitalism, anything they can carry, they will steal it. This kind of people, they are in the world today. Okay, they are part of nature. What can we do to this kind of situation? We can avoid them and protect ourselves. We can protect ourselves with common sense. When you study the character of a person, you will know the capability of that person. And you will know how to protect yourself from the influences of this kind of people. This is what I am trying to say in this video. And it will help you a lot to apply common sense, remove sympathy, remove empathy. Do not feel sorry for such kind of people. Okay, they are not good people. Okay? In this life, as an adult, most times we are all given equal opportunities to succeed. When you get to a certain level of maturity or a certain level of old age, you become a product of your choices, not a product of your environment. Okay? So an adult that is over 25, over 30 years, don't have excuse for saying, why are you poor? Because there nobody helped me. If nobody help you, can you not help yourself? This is what I am talking about. Anybody can put you in a hole, but it is your choice if you choose to remain in that hole. Okay? So this kind of evil relations that for years you see their parents suffering and they cannot make it. Now the children are now old, they still cannot make it, and they still want to depend on you. Just know that these people, they are vampires, they are witches and wizards, they are evil, malignant creatures, and they are cursed people. Okay? You just cannot do anything with these people. When you do business with them, they will run your business down. No matter anything you do with them, they will spoil it, and they will bring your name down. So avoid these people. If you know that you want to succeed in life, avoid them. Okay? There's a reason why, a very serious reason why. These kind of bloodlines, you will find them in every country, not only in Africa, not only in Nigeria. When you see this kind of people that they have a history of generational suffering or generational poverty, generational stupidity, just cut yourself off. They are costs. Okay? Because if you can see something that is clear, and yet they cannot see it, and when you try to show them, they still cannot see it, it means that there's a manufacturing defect in their mental faculty. Manufacturing defect that came with them, customized stupidity. You just cannot do anything about this. You have to leave it alone. Okay, when somebody have customized stupidity, how you want to treat them? There's no remedy for that. There's no cure. So the only cure is isolation. Separate yourself from the menace. Give them social distancing. Simple. Just like that thing that came last time. Social distancing, cut them off. Remove your children from them. Separate yourself from them. Build a buffer zone. This is the only way you can be able to stand freely. Create your own bloodline that is pure. And tell your children not to get married into this kind of family. Family of generational stupidity. Do not get married to them because the curse will enter your bloodline. Okay? When you see these overzealous Christian people, even as people are waking up, we have AI technology. Some people are still gathering themselves under the fig tree of religion, telling them religion is the way. You can't go marry from that kind of family. They will put this low mentality into your children, and then your bloodline will be corrupted and polluted. It's as simple as that. So you need to be practical, intentional about your relationship, your dealings with other people. This is what will help you. This is the seeing into the future. Things you cannot. These are the things with the spiritual things that people don't know about, or people don't take into consideration. Okay? If you not plan your life, life will plan you. It is as easy as that. We cannot just be taking chances with everything, saying we will leave it that the person will be better. Now, like if your papa not be better, I want it better. You don't see them trying, no matter all the strong things, all the things they have been doing, they are just cost poor forever. I have met people like this in this life that their parents were struggling when I was a kid, and I grew up to be an adult, doing very well, and yet them and their children is still struggling. So what is the problem with this? How can we explain this malady? This is generational curse. And yet you see these people in society dressing up, carrying Bibles. The God that they are praying to, is the God not seeing them? Can the God not change their life? Is the God useless, or is the God sleeping? Christianity is bandage, does not take you anywhere. It only brings limitations to you, backwardness to you. All these things are the things we need to be talking on this channel. Make we talk truth, make devil shame. A God that does not come out to help his people. A God that cannot sustain himself if people not give him money. A God that is a beggar, a primal beggar. What kind of God is this? We also have a God that is a pedophile. What kind of God is this? All these things we need to be talking about it in Africa. The kind of God you worship is supposed to reflect your character. If your God is a thief, what do you expect from the congregation? Your God is a beggar. Your God is a vampire. All this matter join. So I don't want to talk too much, but if you want to know bad people in your family, people that are plagued with curses, this is the way you need to know them. Okay, trace the family characteristics. When you see the kind of bad characters in the family, you see the children. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Okay, a goat will be a goat. No matter how you dress the goat, if you like, you wear the goat a suit and a tie, it is still a goat. If you like, you put the goat in a BMW, in a Mercedes Benz, you put the goat in a mansion, the goat will still behave as a goat. This is just the way. So all these bad people, their children is also bad. Okay, stay away from this kind of people if you want to live better life. If you want to have peace in your life, peace in your marriage, push all these kind of malignant creatures away from you. A family that indulges in alcoholism, or instead of them planning for their future, they are always celebrating unnecessary parties. When people are planning for the future, they are planning for Saturday nights. That kind of low mentality, shutting down every weekend. They have nothing to show for it. They have no futuristic plan. They have no dreams, no aspiration. Their only dream is to steal from other people, is to beg from other people. They will help you. They will help your children. All these kind of family members, and all the little money you have, you taking it to church. Is that not stupidity? Is that not casting your gold into the winds? Then yet you want another people to supplement your heads, your diets. If the people refuse to give you money, you will say they are wicked. They don't want to give you. This is the mentality. Yeah, I have a uncle that is very rich. It does not help us. I have an auntie that is very rich. It does not help us. Why can't you get very rich and help other people? Must somebody help you? This is a entitlement mentality. Why do you feel you are entitled to somebody else's money if you are not a thief? What have you done for the person? This entitlement mentality by these useless relatives, this is one of their main downfall. They always envy other people. They envy and jealous too much. This is why they are poor. Envy, jealousy, wickedness, stupidity, dullness, lack of foresight. All these things now, they are characteristics. Slothfulness, laziness. If you have a rich uncle or a rich brother, you have no right to his property. It is his own property for himself. The only responsibility you owe that person is to greet them in the morning. If they choose not to answer you, they did not do anything wrong. You too can also to be a rich person, but because you are lazy and because you are stupid, you just cannot do it. Rather, you are looking for somebody that will go and do the heavy lifting, finish the work, make money, then come and give you that money to supplement your life. Is this not wickedness? This is vampirism. If you want to be a responsible individual, you should also work for your own and help other people. Don't be entitled to other people's prosperity. It is stealing. Now, long truth be that. Long truth. This is what they call long truth. Injinoko. Okay? So, this kind of evil people, evil poverty-stricken felonies that call themselves relatives, you need to cut them off because nothing good will come out of them. This kind of people, when you try to help them, they are the ones that will go and sell you out to the enemy for 30 pieces of silver. They will go and set you up with evil people, with kidnappers, with people that will do something bad to you because they envy and jealous you. So the best thing is to avoid them. Okay, they are in every family. When you see them generational suffering, you see the children still struggling, you see them being lazy, with low mentality, poverty. I know them. I have dealt with them before. They are costs. You don't need to go to any native doctor place or any shrine. Just know say you are dealing with a cursed bloodline, and you have to eradicate them by giving them social distancing, helping them from a distance. Okay, it is benevolent that way. You will have peace of mind. Okay, so this is what I want to say today on this video. It's very easy to know. Study their father, study their grandfather, study their character, trace them, do a little research. When you then look at the children, then push them away. Helping these people will only waste your resources, will only waste your time and energy, and you are going to regret in the end. Trust me, you will regret in the end. These people, they are your mortal enemies because they don't like good things. They don't want to see anybody happy. They don't want to see peace. When they see you striving, happy, they hate you because they want what you have. And no matter how hard they try, they can't get it because they don't have good character. You cannot give what you don't have. These evil people, and they don't want to change, and they can never change. So the best thing is to avoid them, isolate them, and help them from a distance. Okay? So this is what I want to say on this video today. I hope one or two people will learn from this. A word is enough for the wise, what I'm trying to say. Questions and comments are welcome. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel. And when you subscribe, endeavor to hit the all notification sign or enable all notifications so that when I post videos, I post articles talking about African spirituality and history, you will get it, you will update yourself with the latest information about this. Okay, so this is how we run it on this channel. And I thank you very much for watching today. And if you want to learn African spirituality, I teach it. For those people that want to know this subject, I have a 6-month masterclass. Here I teach it from the science, the history, the science, the metaphysics, and the hardcore spirituality, everything about this subject. You will know it within 6 months. Okay, it's a very powerful class, but you will redo, you will study, the knowledge will not just fly into you. There is work to be done. You need to upload this knowledge into your operating system for you to have it. Then if you want to read book, I have so far written 3 books on the subject. This one is on quantum physics for people that want to know the direct relationship between quantum physics and African spirituality. You will have it here. All the evidence, the origin of quantum physics from ancient Africa, ancient Kemet, the atomic structure, time and space travel, the evil forest, negative space, and dark matter, consciousness, and the origin of the plagiarization of Christianity from ancient Egypt. Everything is here, classification of deities, and a lot more. Very powerful book. This book na fire. The first book reading on quantum physics in the history of Nigeria. You have it here. Contact me. If you want to know how to do spells, walk in the shadow of the gods. Over 200 spells are here waiting for you. Spells for every aspect of your life. For love, for health, general well-being, protection, everything you need to know. Good book, you will start from this book. It will increase your capacity in no small way. Okay, you can get it here. Then if you want to know how to make contact with the Kemetic deities, which are also African deities, people always get confused. These spirits are here. These are the spirits that are the pioneer of civilization. When you talk of spirits that are spirits of wisdom, Tehuti, Asa, Aset, Ampu, Anubis, Eshu. All of them are here. This is book for African spirituality, people that want to know the nature, composition, philosophy, ideology of our African deities. They are what they represent. They are symbolic or elemental representation. This book will help you a lot. This is a book that every African should read. You cannot call yourself an African and know nothing about African spirituality. You are just an idiot walking around as an African person. When you say you're African, you don't know anything about your history. You don't know anything about your spirituality. And you don't want to know that you are a goat in Magalode. These are the people that you need to not be like that. You need to read what is inside this book so that when you die, at least you will not be a mogul in the spirit world. Okay, you're not going to become JJC for that side. And you're not going to still be JJC for this earth too. So knowledge is power. Buy this book, read these books, know what is inside, and live your life. Very simple things. You don't have an excuse not to know anymore. All this laziness, they are part of this spiritual poverty. Evil people. Only stupid people don't want to know. Only idiots don't want to know. Okay? You have access to knowledge now. You are dragging your feet. So we not get what you want to take you do. You are only preparing yourself for enslavement. Don't complain of people enslaving you when you have opportunity to know you don't want to know. Don't complain of racism because you are stupid. That's why they treat you bad. If you know yourself, nobody will treat you bad. It's as simple as that. Know yourself, empower yourself, protect yourself, and prepare for the future. This is what I am trying to say. So all this information are what you need as an African Know your African history, know your African spirituality, know your African science, know your African power. All these things are what they have been given to us, but you are not using it. You don't want to know it, and you come to be, yeah, I don't understand what they can't do for you. You carry your Bible, they can't attack me for you. It will not still work. So books there, if you want to know, if program there. If you also want to do your oracle tarot divination, or I do them, or you can contact me. If you want to buy your meditation beads, your cowries, your native shops, your soaps, your candles, your herbs, everything about African spirituality, I sell it on the channel. Okay. And apart from that, I thank you very much, and those people that have been watching, supporting the channel. I am very, very grateful and delighted, and I'll be seeing you all in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace. One love.